I've always been passionate about travel. That's why I joined Flight Centre as a travel consultant. It's given me the opportunity to share my love of exploring new places. So let me share with you my travel diary. How do we make the most of our short time away in a foreign city? We're going to introduce you to the people you need to know, uncover hidden gems, and show you the insider hacks that'll make your whole travel experience an absolute breeze. In this series of the 48-hour destination, we're going to see, smell, taste, feel, and experience the most the city has to offer in 48 hours. Let's go. This adventure is taking me to Vancouver, a bustling West Coast seaport in British Columbia. I'm meeting with Vancouver Flight Centre consultant Eppa Lea, who will be joining me in making the most of my 48 hours. She's asked me to meet her at one of her favourite hiking areas, Lighthouse Park, located along the shores of West Vancouver. Eppa Lea! Greer!
Hey!
How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Great.
How was your flight?
Good. I am so excited to be here.
Yeah, I thought it would be a great place to meet here at Lighthouse Park. It's got a beautiful view, get you out in the outdoors. I've got lots planned for the next 48 hours. There's lots to do in Vancouver. Shall we get on our way and see our first stop?
Yes.
Let's go. Look how tall the trees are here. Woo!
Wow. It was a great way to catch up with an old friend after a long flight. I could think of no better way than to stretch my legs in the fresh air, surrounded by red cedar and Douglas fir trees. Stunning. We ended our walk at an amazing view of the lighthouse, for which the park is named.
So pretty. This is one of the most scenic parks on the whole West Coast, which is why I wanted to bring you here.
It's absolutely stunning.
Oh my God, look! I think I can see some dolphins. Can you see them? They're coming out.
Good.
So picturesque here.
Actually, we need a photo
Let's do it.
because this needs to go into my journal. Cute.
Shall we head into town?
Definitely.
Let's go.
Let's go. With a start like this and the dolphins coming out just for me, I think this 48 hours is going to be one to remember. As we make our way into town, Eppa Lea has organised for us to visit a popular tourist attraction, the Capilano Suspension Bridge. The bridge hangs 70 metres above the Capilano River and is surrounded by towering evergreens and beautiful waterfalls.
All right, so I've brought you here to the Capilano Suspension Bridge. It's Vancouver's oldest tourist attraction.
Wow.
The original one was built in 1889, but the one we're gonna cross was rebuilt in 2007 with really good reinforced steel. So it may be a bit scary, but we should have a lot of fun.
Okay, good.
Should we check it out?
Yes.
So I love coming up here. It's 10 minutes from downtown and you're in the heart of nature. There's trees everywhere. You can go for walks. There's waterfalls and the river. It's just a stunning place to kind of get away from the city.
Oh, yeah. The photos just do not do it justice.
Yeah, you need to come here and see it with your own eyes to really appreciate the nature and beauty of it all.
Definitely. I couldn't help but notice that the fresh air was scented with the cedar rainforest. A bit different to what I'm used to. It was beautiful to take in the scenery as we walk across the bridge to a treetops adventure, with 7 suspended footbridges offering views 30 metres above the forest floor. Being out in nature has made me hungry, and our next stop is Granville Island, both the locals' favourite and a huge draw card for visitors. It's just south of the downtown peninsula, right under the Granville Bridge.
I brought you here because Granville Island Brewery is one of the best microbreweries in Vancouver. I've got my buddy Mike, and he's gonna bring some flights of beer for us to taste.
Great.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, doing great.
This is my friend Greer. She's just arrived from Australia.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to visit us today.
No problem.
So we've got a lot of beers that we do year round that are always available, and then we've got some beers that we do just seasonally, which are only available for part of the year.
And what's the number one beer?
Super popular for us. It's seasonal, but people love it. Is the Lion's Winter Ale. People say it reminds them of Christmas, but chocolate and vanilla are the most common tasting notes. Let me know what you think.
I Cheers to Christmas. Pinkies up, making beer drinking posh.
Oh my gosh.
It's a beer that appeals to a lot of beer drinkers and even people who aren't beer drinkers as well, because there's such a unique flavor to it.
Now, you've been here all of your life.
Yes.
What is your number one hidden gem of Vancouver?
Number one hidden gem. I gotta say the Lookout at Cypress.
Okay.
So Cypress is a mountain in North Vancouver, and you can see it from a lot of places in Vancouver, but you drive halfway up the mountainside and there's a nice little lookout from there.
It's been incredible. I can't wait to tuck into this.
Thanks for coming down. Enjoy.
Cheers. What better way to top off a tasting sensation than to chow down on some wholehearted tacos, burgers, and of course, my favorite food group, fries. As always, I did my best to try everything. Leaving with a full and satisfied stomach, we took a stroll by the water's edge. We jumped on a ferry to make our way across town to enjoy the sunset sights of Vancouver City. Welcome to Vancouver. So, I'm told our next adventure requires a costume change, an oversized jersey, and a face tattoo? Eppa Lea has got us tickets to a game of ice hockey, which I've only ever seen on TV. But now I get to breathe it all in, only one puck away. Apparently, you can't even get in unless you support the local team. And who am I to go against the grain? Popcorn, anyone? Eppa Lea helped explain the different rules, and it's not just all about war and taking down the other team. I wasn't convinced. Ooh, that looks painful. According to Wikipedia, it tells me they also score points to win. Who are these two? Celebrating a win with classic mascot cuddles. Oh, and popcorn. No one takes my popcorn. Lucky me, I'm hooked. After the game, we make our way to Vancouver's oldest neighbourhood, Gastown. It grew from a single tavern founded by John Gassy Jack Dighton back in 1867. Even though the rain lined the streets, it was still a great spot for some quick snaps and a diary update. See ya. Dinner was at the famous Black and Blue restaurant, a classic steakhouse but with a contemporary twist. From the moment I booked my tickets to Vancouver, this has been high on the to-do list, or in my case, to eat list.
Look who's here.
Eva,
Hi, honey.
great to see you. This
And
is my
hello.
friend Greer.
Hello, how are you?
She's visiting from Australia.
Oh, uh-oh.
I wanted to bring her here since it's one of my favorite restaurants, as you know. Let her taste your delicious food.
Oh, thank you. Welcome to my humble restaurant. Let's sit down, let's relax now.
Great.
So, cheers
Cheers.
for good friends. Welcome to Black and Blue.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So tell me a little history behind Black and Blue.
I told my partners that I wanted to bring the golden age of steaks, the 1930s, the martinis, the tableside Caesar salad, the carving tablesides, the stuff that people got away from it. We wanted to bring it back, and that's the story of Black and Blue.
And what is your most popular cut here?
But Black and Blue, you could do everything. You could sit down, two girls could sit down and order a little small tenderloin, or the big boys is trying to close a big deal. They come in, they order a big piece of hunk of meat. We carve it for them and a nice big bottle of wine, and we take it from there.
And you've been here over 15 years?
Yes.
What is your number one hidden gem of Vancouver?
Well, end of the day, give me a plate, leave me alone, put me in a corner. I don't know where, I don't care what it is. I will eat, I'm happy.
You're happy. We're talking about food. I am starving.
Okay.
The steak was tender and succulent. Incredible. After a big day, it was so nice to enjoy a meal and listen to stories from Emad and Eppa Lea. The night isn't over yet. We went to the Cloud Club, a classic-styled bar that combines craft cocktails with an eclectic setting. A great way to finish a brilliant night. Tomorrow is a big day. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, aside from lunch and dinner and those midday snacks. Anyway, we made sure to fill up before we start day 2 of our big adventure. Delicious. Well, I'm glad I had a great brekkie, as first up, a bike ride around Stanley Park. A 1,000 acres of parkland that borders downtown Vancouver and is almost entirely surrounded by waters of the harbour and English Bay. Cycling around is a great way to take in spectacular views. We couldn't help but stop and take a few photos for my travel journal. Lovely. Up next for me, Le Tour de France. My pedalling game is on point. As we soaked up the warm sun, Eppa Lea hinted to our next adventure. I hope she's not pointing to the water here. Now that's done, I'm starting to wonder where Eppa Lea is taking me. Yes, a seaplane. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, check out the plane. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Eppa Lea, how are you?
Good. How's it going?
Yeah, good to see you.
This is my friend Greer.
Hi.
Visiting from Australia.
Hi there,
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Thought it
too.
would be great to show her Vancouver by air.
For sure, yeah. Well,
Very excited.
let's go flying then.
Seaplanes are so much fun. As we take off, I always get butterflies. Hey, check that out, the lighthouse. That feels like a lifetime ago. Or 12 hours. Seeing Vancouver from the air is a must-do. The landmarks rolled on by through the window. With commentary from our fab pilot, it was a great way to gain a new perspective. Look, downtown Vancouver, BC Place, and Granville Island.
Enjoyed it.
I did.
Nice and slow.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So
Look at
cool.
the view.
Liz.
That was so cool.
I mean, it was great because we've seen Vancouver by foot.
Yeah.
It was amazing to see it by air. So thank you. How long has Sea Air Seaplanes been operating?
We've been operating for over 30 years. We do a lot of flights, chartered flights throughout BC to remote fishing lodges. Do scheduled flights to and from the Gulf Islands and
Nice.
Nanaimo. Yeah.
And what's your favorite route?
Yeah, my favorite route's going to Lake Lovelywater, which is up by Squamish, and it's a little glacier lake in the Tantalus Range. I like escaping the hustle bustle here, so
Yeah.
get up and do all the activities up there.
Sean, thank you so much for taking us. It was incredible. I can't wait to add this to my clients' itineraries.
Yes, amazing, stunning views.
It's a must-do of Vancouver, so thank you. We are now making our way out of downtown Vancouver to see more of this beautiful destination.
We're going on a boat ride. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Watch your step. All right. Horseshoe Bay is the gateway to Howe Sound, a quaint and picturesque seaside village on the north shore of Vancouver. Cute, a seal. As we take our boat ride to Squamish, I couldn't help but enjoy the spectacular Howe Sound, North America's southernmost fjord. surrounded by towering peaks that rise straight out of the sea. As we land in Squamish, Eppa Lea tells me we have another Flight Centre consultant joining us for our next adventure.
Sebastian!
Hey, Eppa.
Hey!
Nice to see you.
Great to see you. This is my friend Greer.
Hi, nice to
Greer.
meet you.
Welcome to Canada.
Thank you.
How you find it so far?
Brilliant.
Great.
Yeah.
We're heading into the mountains today, into Whistler Blackcomb area. It's a spectacular place. The weather's a little bit precarious, but this is what it is in Vancouver. But we will have a lot of fun. Ready to go to the mountains?
Yes.
Let's
Let's
go.
head up.
We jumped into our four-wheeled automobile for a ride up the mountain for an adrenaline-filled winter extravaganza.
Hey guys.
Hi,
How are you?
Hey, Jeff.
Eppa Lea, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Sebastian, good to see you.
This is
I'm
my friend
Greer.
Greer.
Good, Jeff. Nice to meet you.
She's visiting from Australia
Fantastic.
and has 48 hours to experience the best Vancouver has to offer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Whistler Blackcomb is part of that. So I brought her up here so we can do some snowmobiling.
Awesome. Well, let's get you guys geared up so we can get outside and show you a good time.
Awesome. I've never ridden a snowmobile before, but Jeff made it easy to learn the basics, and we're off. It didn't take long before we were making our way through the mountain range. High fives to being in one piece. Jeff takes us up to the cabin in the middle of Blackcomb, where we warm up with his specialty non-alcoholic ciders and warm cookies.
How'd you guys like it?
Awesome ride.
Yeah. You guys did amazing out there. You know, for first timers, you guys awesome riders.
What's your favorite trail?
Me?
Yeah.
I like to get up into the high alpine, up in the Brandywine Bowl. In the Brandywine here, you can ride for miles and miles. Yeah, you can actually ride to Pemberton from the Brandywine. You can also ride to Squamish from the Brandywine.
And where are most of your clientele from?
We see clients from all over the world. You know, in the wintertime, a lot of destination, a lot of Americans are coming up. A really strong number with Australians this year due to the direct flights to Vancouver.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
you know, we're starting to see a lot of Australians. And we also pick up all of our clients with shuttles. So people are in town at their hotels. We'll pick them right up from their hotel, drive them out here. We've got all the gear for the clients as well. So if they don't have anything, we can provide, you know, helmets, goggles,
Yes.
snow pants, boots, all that stuff for them.
Whistler Blackcomb is a top destination, isn't it?
Yeah, it's you know, the #1 ski resort in the world. You know, it's people come from all over the world for summer and winter. You know, summer is a very popular destination time now. It's growing with the bike park. You know, so much to do: bungee jumping, golfing,
Yeah.
just riding the bikes around the family at the valley trails. There's just so much to do here, and it's so beautiful as well.
What's your #1 hidden gem of Vancouver?
#1 hidden gem. You know, a great thing to do is the Capilano Suspension Bridge.
Oh, we went there.
Went there. Treetop Adventures.
Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having us. It's been fantastic. Can't wait to recommend it to my clients.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back on our dirt bikes made for the snow, we were a little more confident and took it up a notch. Woo! So much fun. Great way to check out the mountain. Yes. We make our way to Whistler Village to find a beautiful little spot for dinner and to warm up. It's cold out here. I couldn't think of a better way to end the day than enjoying comfort food and reminiscing about the day by the crackling fire.
I'm gonna take it all the way when I hear the music play, 'cause baby I can't help myself.
As the snow stops falling on our winter wonderland, Eppa Lea has one final postcard experience. So I've ridden the steepest gondola in the southern hemisphere back in New Zealand, and now this ticks off my northern hemisphere gondola quota. Tick!
I wanna see the way you move.
I brought you here to the center of all the places we visited during your time here. Vancouver's just down there with Horseshoe Bay and Squamish here. And Whistler's just up the road.
It's all so close.
Yeah, very close. So, what has been your favorite thing that we've done in your 48 hours?
Ooh, I would definitely have to say the bike riding.
The bike ride?
Yeah, it was a great way to see Vancouver from the ground.
Yeah, and it was such a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day. What was yours?
Oh, that's a tough one, but I think I'd have to give it to Blackcomb snowmobiling. It was such an awesome day yesterday, just to get you out into the Alpine and out of the city, up into Whistler. Really fun.
The last 48 hours has been an absolute whirlwind. So thank you. I can't wait to create awesome itineraries for my clients.
Yeah, should be good.
Well, there it is. My 48 hours in Vancouver. Incredible. If you'd like to know more about my 48 hours in Vancouver, head to flightcentre.com.au/48 hour. If you're looking to design your next holiday, our passionate Flight Centre travel consultants can help you plan and book your time away. Visit us in store, online, download our app, or call 131 600.